Hello guys, sorry, I'm going to make this video as quick as possible. I'll just show you like how to set up Fortran this 2021. So some things has changed and this is how you can do it. So firstly, you go to your internet, you go to Google, you search Fortran, install Fortran compiler. So I think compiler, not for Ubuntu, just compiler. So yeah, so the first website I think should be the official website. You click on that and then you'll see for Windows, for Mac, for Linux, whichever one operating system you're using, so Windows in that case. And then you have options. There are different options which you could install from. You have main, GW, you have TDM. So but for me, I prefer to use the GCC from this equation. Not, they said you're using it at your own risk, so like it's not official, you don't have affiliation with these guys. So but it's what I make use of anyway. So I just like it because it's light and it's not so heavy, unlike the main GW. So you click on that, then you click on program tools, and then you click on Fortran and C++, and then you see you have three last releases. You have 8.3, so I go with the latest release, which is 10 point. So you choose for your operating system either 32 or 64. In my case it's 64, so I just click on that. You see I've already downloaded it, so in your case you have to download it. So I'll just open the folder and then try to install it. Yeah, so here it is. So what you just do is you double click to install, but for my case I've already installed it. So you just leave it, extract, and then okay, the next step should be you have to go to your system environment to make to add the parts of the GCC which you installed, because during the installation process, right, you choose like where you want the GCC to be installed. I chose my D drive, and this is the location I chose for it to install, and then I installed it. You click on install, but for now I will just go ahead and cancel because I already installed it. So if I go to D, I go to users, here GCC, and then so this is where I installed it. So what you do now, you go to your start menu, you search system environment, and then I'm so sorry, hold on. So sorry for that. So basically you go to your system environment. Just go to your search, you search for system environment, and then you click on that, it opens this. Then you click on environment variables, and then under user variables you go to part, this part, and then you click on edit, and then you add the part which is the user, the name and GCC/bin. So to make it easy for you, what you can do is you go to that the file explorer where you install that, you click on bin, and then you copy the whole of this, Ctrl+C, and then you go here, you just click on new, and then you paste it. So yeah, that will make it easy for you. Let me delete this, and after doing that you click on OK. So it's added to the path. What this does is it makes it easy, like when you're using maybe this command prompt or PowerShell or whatever terminal, it can recognize the program much easier, like the G Fortran, you can recognize it. Yeah, without you having to go to the actual part. So okay, next step is I think installing. Yeah, we will download Microsoft Visual Studio Code, and then we install some extensions of it. So you just go to your browser, you type Visual Code. I'm not spelling this right. So Visual Studio Code, and yeah, the first site, you click on it, and then you'll be able to download for Windows or for other operating systems. You can see, so you just click on it. It should start downloading. I've already downloaded it, so just continue, open folder, and then yeah, so then yeah, you just double click on it to install. For mine, I've already installed it, so I'm not going to install it again. Yeah, you agree on the license, and you can create a desktop icon and all that. So just next, and then install. So for mine, I've already installed, so I'm just going to cancel. And once it's installed, it's going to launch. So you open your Visual Studio. I'm sorry guys, I didn't plan for these videos. I just want to make it so that you'll be able to utilize it. You can be able to just set up your Fortran very easily. You don't have to spend so much time trying to set it up. Yeah, so once it's open, you're gonna have a bunch of things. So and just close all this. So once it's open, it's gonna look like this. So you click on this guy extension, this icon, and then you can search for any kind of extension you want. So for our case, we want Fortran extensions. So I just type in Fortran. It's gonna show a lot of extension. So you want to install most of this extension, especially these guys. Just expand it. You want to install this guy, Fortran 0.2 by Xavier, and then Modern Fortran by Miguel, and Fortran IntelliSense by Chris, and Fortran Breakpoint also by Ickborn. So you just install. I think this 4 is okay for now. So yeah, just simply clicking on install. We install any kind of extension you want. So that is it. You just install those. So for mine, I've already installed it, except I uninstall it. I can also install it again. So yeah, so after that, the next thing to make using Fortran very easily, like for instance, if you you open a folder, sorry, let's see, I open a folder. You can open new file. You can write some code and all that, and then you can try to save as you save it. You can save as Fortran. You have Fortran here, Fortran 90. This is a long step actually, so let me just show you how to make this much easier. For instance, we have to open a folder. Sorry, you open a folder, and you have a folder, maybe call it coding. You open it up, and you have some bunch of code in it, or maybe there's no code in it, but this is a folder you want to be working with. This is a folder you want to be doing most of your project with. So if you have that, you can actually add new file to that folder. You can call it training .f90. So this is the format, the extension for saving Fortran files, F90. So once that is done, it will open up here. So you can start programming. You can type program name. So you can see most of the extension we installed, it kind of highlights the text and makes it easy for us to program on Fortran. And also it shows you like when you have error or you miss the syntax and all that. So it shows you, or like to highlight it in red. For instance, if I how do I make a mistake now? So let's say integer, we say kind and we say kind is equal to, normally it's supposed to be 8, but let me just use a character instead, and then we have maybe a variable. Let's call it variable, and then let's say variable is equal to 8. So we say print star, and I just say okay. Let me say variable, and then I just can't copy this and just paste it and repeat everything again. So once you save, you can see some of those extensions, it highlights you as is a wrong syntax, has no implicit something. So some of the things, the definition we made, some are wrong, so it highlights it as in red, like underline it in red, so it means we are doing something wrong before you can even compile it. So saving it again, you see it's gone once I put the correct syntax for it, so it's gone. And yeah, that is how to do that. And also there is a way to do this. I think you can just declare it here. I can make a 10, and then I is it an integer? Yeah, I can make integer just 1. I don't know this, and then curly. Control save. Oh well, let me just leave this. And just control save. Try. So let's just go ahead and compile and try to compile this. So I just want to show you guys how to use this, so it's easier for you. So in order to compile, if you come down here, you can see PowerShell, you can see command prompt. You can make use of any one you want. I'll just go ahead and use PowerShell for the command. So to compile, so you just type Fortran, and then you give a space, and then you type in the name of the file in which the Fortran file. So we call it training.f90, and then you hit enter. So this generates a file, an executable file, which is called a.ex. So a.exe. So this is the executable file. So to run this file, to run your code, you just type /a. I think it should run it. Enter. So you see it prints the variable. That is what we had in our print statement variable. So I didn't want to waste the time because I'm still getting used to programming on Fortran. So that is how you compile this manually. But to automate the process, you could actually get some of this and add it to your folder, which is launch.json and tax.json, and also makefile. And I'm going to provide a link in the description where you can get these files and easily add it to your folder. It automates the process for you. Instead of always coming to the terminal and then trying to compile and trying to run, you can just hit F5 or click on run and then click on start debugging. So if you click on that, it's gonna debug the code. I think okay, yeah. Actually, I chose this as main. I can change this to training training.f90, and also this one training .f90, control save. So the make file. So whenever you write a program on this training .f90, you can easily run it and debug it by just hitting F5. So you see the code, it debugs successfully, and it open up the debug console, and then you can see where's the variable statement. Come on. I can't see. Okay, I think something's wrong. I think something's wrong. You should actually. So still calling on main F90. Why is it calling on F90? Make main. Okay, trace main, and then F90, and then comprise. Okay, it looks okay. I don't know why it's not supplying variable. Okay, let me just get rid of this guy and just have the print statement only, and let's just save, and then yeah, F5 again. So let's go to debug. It doesn't seem to show anything. Oh yeah, I think I get it. Basically, okay. So I think what we can do, I think just to avoid wasting time, I'll just rename this to main.io .f90. So I just use the default, the way the makefile was made. So we'll just rename it to main.f90, and then let's hit F5 and try again. Yeah, so yeah, it did work. So you can see for and program name variable. So yeah, this is what we had in our print statement. You see, if I change this and then I write something, I write hello everyone, hello everyone. Yeah, let's see. I think then you hit F5 or you click on run, and then you run. So yeah, once you go to debug, you're going to see hello everyone. So this is end program, and this is the name of the program, which is name. So and then you see hello every. You just stop at hello ever. You then write everything. I think is the allocation. We give it 10 instead of let's give it 20, and let's give it some space. I forgot how to do this actually. Okay, let's run again. F5, and yeah, if you come to debug, you see debug console, you see hello everyone. So basically, like I'll show you like the link to get the makefile, the link to get the .vs code, and inside the .vs code you have your launch.json and tags.json. For a detailed breakdown on these JSON files, you can watch this YouTube video. Credit to him. Where is it again?
It's not what we would expect.
I think is this. Yeah. So you watch Lucas Lam. So you can also subscribe to his channel if you want to. So he has a link to the code. You can find out this file. I could share it. So if you go to episode 4, then you'll be able to see. You'll be able to try to download .vscode and also download make file also. If you can, you download both and then you add it to your folder, the folder which you'll be working with, so it will help you to automate your process, like debugging and running your code faster without having to always go to terminal. And yeah, he explains a lot of things. You should probably watch his channel. He's gonna guide you through installing it and writing some of those code. So yeah, that is it. I don't know if this was actually helpful. So yeah, see you guys.